I'm just saying everything I do is inadvertently gay. Um, my speaker getting ready to die, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on this right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and just get to the main event of what I can talk about. You niggas ain't safe. You niggas ain't safe. You niggas ain't safe. So this is a cautionary tale of a brother who came from America, and he thought he was going to give him a queen from Africa. Now again, this right here is a big L for the passport bros. Now I think the passport bro concept, that conversation needs to move forward. I think for the most part, passport bros really start getting a bad name from a lot of black women coming online to talk shit about the passport bros. At the end of the day, women are not going to be truthful about not wanting to compete, and they're going to do whatever they can to not compete. So what you had was simps who really can't get the interest of women in real life and can't attract women in real life, trying to kind of rally behind these sentiments of these niggas are losers. You're down there with prostitutes, this and that, and it was never a good argument because by that point, this is in 2022. Now this has been going on, but as far as like more videos or that term being mentioned more around 2020 2021, that term started being mentioned more, and it was a reference to men who were going outside the country to seek relationships outside the country. Now that I'm a little more hip, I understand. First of all, you paying wherever you go. I never thought it was free necessarily, but now CJ did make a good point about the fact that those content creators were being untruthful, or they mislead men by making these videos of them going down to these countries and flirting with these girls and whatnot, and not explaining that no, those girls are paid for play, that those girls are not just there. You know what I mean? So there's that, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because you gotta think about it. All right, boom. From what I understand, in those countries, you can get you some booty from the girl who will be top 10 in your area. Even if you live in the city, a beautiful woman for between $50 and $150. Okay, like basically like a chick that's as bad as the baddest chick in your area. So what that would mean is, yo, when you come down there for $500, you finna have you a good ass time. You know what I'm saying? Go see the sites, you hang out and whatnot, and you can knock down two or three of the baddest joints you ever seen in your life. That's not a bad deal. Versus you spending $150 on a date talking and shit. Right? The game is to go to this country. First of all, we're moving into the next phase of understanding what men are coming to the conclusion of. Not even conclusion. It's the truth of. And listen, I thought the same thing. Yo, I'm like, well, if I was to get into another relationship, she would have to be not FBA. She would have to be maybe African or Caribbean. And it's like, yo, it's just cooked. It's nothing. Yo, listen, you cannot hide from this shit nowhere. Okay, it's the same, especially given that yo they got phones. When I heard Coach Greg pointed out like yo, if she has a phone, she's being influenced by this shit. That's why you hear women all saying the same shit because they have a phone. Listen, I know somebody who quotes Instagram directly. You know how you hear certain ideas or quotes or memes online. She will quote that shit directly. As a matter of fact, she presented that as an actual argument to me the other day. We talking about the Cardi B thing. She gonna say, well, if she has the money, nigga, what? What? No, man. No. It's bad enough that you, your mom is Cardi B. I'm just saying, Cardi B wildin', bro. Cardi B wildin', fam. I don't know, man. Wildin'. But anywho, this brother went overseas and had a baby with this girl overseas and then brought her over here. So I remember years ago when I heard this, and I always thought I thought old boy was wrong. And my ex, her father had a kid in Jamaica, and when he had brought her mother over years ago when she was younger and everything, and they came to America and everything, yo, like she left her father within a year or two. All right, he was an older guy and stuff like that, and and after that, she went on to go to New York and try to get around guys with money. You understand? And when it happened again, he wanted to have another child down there. He didn't bring the girl's mother up there. Now the child, I believe the child was born in America, so the child has citizenship and they're able to come to America whenever they want. So I believe the child has dual citizenship and everything, right? But he never bought her over. And I was always thinking like, man, like how could you leave your child in Jamaica? And it was because it was like, yo, at the time they were still kind of in a relationship, but at the same time, and I understand more now because especially given what happened before, like yo. But at the same time, I will say this though, men mess up by taking away their advantages. If you meet a girl in a different country, there is no need to bring her here whatsoever. And the reason why men do that is because y'all niggas is helpless romantic. Y'all hopeless romantics. All right. Ain't no one more romantic than a dude trying to get laid. Do you understand me? All right. These dudes, even like, where do you think the phrase "you can't turn a hoe into a housewife" comes from? You know what I'm saying? And that those phrases are for men to understand. No, you're not going to be able to turn this one into anything. You know what I'm saying? Like no, like you're not going to have an experience where how can I say, even though she has these flaws and red flags that she's going to outgrow them or they're going to change. For the most part, most men cannot handle the truth, the burden, right? They just don't have the stomach. And I listen. Every time I have this conversation with men, I realize like, damn. As a married man, I know it makes you sick to your stomach. Don't sit there and hear me talk like this, because at the end of the day, the first thing it makes you think about is, no, well, I don't want that to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? But out of love, I talk about these things so that yo, you know what's going on in your hips or what's happening, versus you being blindsided should you ever be in a situation. You understand? So anyway, let's go ahead and play this John right here. Oh, my sound go. Hold on, beloved. So this is the girl right here. Okay, we're not getting sound for some reason. Hold on, y'all. I didn't ask for the intro, but the intro asked for me. So I didn't need no introduction, but here we go. So we got Keisha from Kenya. Check it out.
For divester. Kenyan divester abandons FBA man and black child to go prostitute to old white men in America. The irony is, she is the one paying old white men to pretend to be with her on TikTok.
Damn.
You cannot make this up, but let's get to the video.
Let's get to the shit. Oh, my sound, man.
With a very, very interesting couple. They have a channel called US Meets Kenya. I'm allowed to.
All right, they are a content family. They make content together. All right, so they have this small child. So this is them when they're. I believe this is them overseas. I'm not sure if it's here overseas, but they don't tell us.
To introduce themselves, starting with the lady first.
Hey guys, I'm Faith from Kenya.
Okay. And I'm Keith from USA.
Yeah, and this is our Amy.
Yeah, she's adorable. She's adorable. Okay, y'all was telling me an interesting story about how y'all met. So I'll let y'all pick one of the
She
guys.
did tell the story, so I'm gonna tell it.
You guys want to tell a story too?
She wants to tell the story too.
Yeah.
Alright, so I was online and I was like, let me try watching Black American.
Yeah.
See how it goes. So when I saw his profile, I swiped back on him. And then he said hi. And then I was like, I don't feel like replying to him. So for 3 days I never said hi back to him. And then he asked me, do you like Americans? And then I ignored him. And then he told me, can I have your number? And then I ignored him. So it was like almost a week.
Yeah.
And then I told him, yeah, you can have my Instagram. So after getting my Instagram,
Stop. I didn't know this. Why you doing that like that? I gotta.
First and foremost, if a broad who looked like this ever told me that she won't give me her Instagram, fam, it's fucking gracious. I hadn't seen this whole video before, so fam. This is how you started, fam. This is how you started off. Yo, if a woman offer you her Instagram, you ask for her number, leave that alone. And it's nothing about you niggas too. You niggas are afraid of everything. You even afraid to just take the L. Why you can't take your L, bro? You gotta take your losses like a man. If he would have took his loss like a man, he wouldn't be in this position now. Now listen, she done went Amber Rose on him. Okay, she done gone missing on this nigga.
Alright, like
She do everybody like that. Everybody does,
I'm just a
right?
lazy texter.
Oh, yeah?
Naturally, I'm just a lazy texter.
Yeah.
So after we were talking on Instagram, we connected a little bit, and he told me he was gonna come from the US to Kenya, so we can meet.
Yeah.
So he booked his flight. I think after 3 months of talking, he booked his flight.
Yeah, I'm talking for 3 months. I didn't know them for a couple of years. Yeah, y'all got it together.
Yeah, we got together.
Yeah.
finally.
So his flight was arriving at 5 in the morning, right?
Uh-huh.
So I had to wake up at 4 in the morning just to go pick a man at the airport. So I got up at 4 in the morning, I got ready, I was at the airport by 4:30, and then his flight delayed, imagine, and I was there with heels, standing. So I was standing from 4:30 until 7 in the morning. That's when his flight landed, he delayed by 2 hours. And then when I saw him, he looked like his pictures, he just clicked, and I liked him. How did you feel when you saw him?
Yeah, I thought like, okay, so I knew my flight was late, right?
Yeah.
So I figured that she might not show up. She might. So okay, whatever.
Yeah.
His flight was delayed with 2 hours, you know.
Yeah.
So when I saw you, I was so excited, I ran my hugged you. And then we booked an Uber. We went to check into your hotel. After checking in, I think I never went back to my house.
Yeah, that was it.
That's
That was
crazy.
it.
That's
When we checked
crazy.
into the hotel, I never went back to my place. Like, that's just it. That's how we moved in.
Okay.
And it's been like almost 3 years now. Yeah.
3 years.
3 years together. We have a
So this right here now. So this is a good example of an African woman who's been influenced by the Western society. You're not safe, bro. You're not safe nowhere. It's okay. You're not safe from this shit nowhere. Do you hear what she's saying? You know where she from? The fact that he can come over there and bring her to America, she's supposed to be on his Johnson. She's supposed to be trying to see, well, sir, what can I do for you? AC made a really good point about because this girl done been all over social media trying to talk shit and everything after she done abandoned her family, and basically other Kenyan women that came online basically trying to make this whole point about we're not desperate, this and that. Fam, listen, all over Africa, y'all trying to get to America. Matter of fact, when y'all get to America, if America say you gotta leave, yo, you are willing to crash the hell out. Don't nobody want to leave America. Nobody getting deported right now. With no. Matter of fact, I heard a story earlier today where somebody was saying basically, yo, they working for somebody who's in the country illegally. You know what I mean? I'm like, fam, no one wants to leave America. And AC made a point about, about the whole rescuing thing and about, oh yeah, we don't need you to rescue us, fam, or not even that. You have a savior complex, you think you saving her, and AC made a point about, yes, nigga, you are saving her. She where she's from. Listen, like our poor is there rich over there. Every time I see real estate, a house, anything over there, I don't ever think, oh man, that's real nice. Okay, when we see them houses over there and stuff like that, I haven't seen one yet. Especially if they're like regular people, all right? And it is what it is. I'm not issuing on y'all not being a developed country, but they have taken on this same attitude as girls in the West. And again, she not only that, to the point where this nigga done rescued her, and now she's able to have experiences she would never have before and have opportunities she would never have before. And when asked how they met, the story she telling is basically saying, I didn't like him. I wasn't fucking with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that women be telling stories about their man the first time they met, or how they met, or how they got together, that shit will be the same as a man just taking upon something to say, yeah, so, when the first time we got together and whatnot, I really couldn't get it up. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really into it like that, so I wasn't, that hard. So that's how we stopped wearing condoms, because I just I couldn't, not for her. I couldn't get hard enough to wear a condom for her, so I gotta go ahead and rub it on there or something. That's how crazy I sound. Like, I don't make the nigga sound fly at all. Men, if you watching this shit, you don't never deal with no woman who doesn't want you to be covered in honor, who doesn't want people to think highly of you. It's one thing if she dissing you, this supposed to be someone that she's in a relationship with. And one more thing, you light-skinned niggas don't be getting no respect, man. No respect. This nigga went all the way to Kenya. It's one thing if you was going to Kenya to have a good time and whatnot. You would come and went there to visit, knock it down. Man, you know what's crazy is, men, especially black men hate this concept of paying money up front, okay, or just basically giving a woman money. That's one thing. If you don't got it, I understand if you don't got it. I don't got it like that. But when I do got it, guess what's going to happen? I'll be at the JUCO. Had he gone to this country and just looked for girls to have fun with and whatnot, you know what I mean, and just he could have came with $1,000. All right, I'm sure that could have got him very, very far. He probably could have had three or four African baddies staying with him for 3 days. All right, sucking and fudging his brains out. You understand me? But because you niggas be looking for a relationship, you know I run about y'all. You know what? Y'all niggas want to woman brain. Y'all want a woman brace. And I make it last forever. Catch a glimpse of heaven. Rap you in. I gotta sing because I got my speaker. Want a woman brace. Don't get me wrong, I understand. But yo, as a man, your codependency, your need for like companionship, your need for a woman's validation, your need to be useful to a woman, nigga, that's gonna be your undoing every single time, my nigga, every single time. So we're gonna play a little more of this.
Hotel. So after just getting to the hotel, we were like, we wanted to get to know each other more. So we're just spending each time knowing each other. And then I told him, oh, maybe we should get an apartment together.
Oh wow! Wait, how long? It's okay. Y'all never left. So how long did it take for y'all to like get an apartment together?
Oh, it's
Like
quick.
3 days.
Yeah, that was already.
After we checked into the hotel, I was like, this is the guy, and he was like, this is the girl I'm
So
looking
this was like love at first sight. Like y'all were just like,
Yeah.
Like, so ever since we met, we have not been apart. Like, every day we're together.
It's kind of like that though. It's kind of corny, love at both sides. I don't like that, but
I think that's the definition of it. Like,
it's gotta be right.
I've never met a girl and I just stayed with her for the next 3 years. Like that's some love right there.
So
Like,
it's like matching someone online you meet, and then you just stay together like that from the first day. So I just went to my place, I picked my bags, then went to look for an apartment in Mumbai.
Not only that, the way that the young man reacts tells you, yo, he has no world experience. If I'd have heard that story, you'd have seen me making so many Joe Button faces. I'd be twisting my face around so much hearing this story. Nigga, what? You got an apartment with her in 3 days. Cause what be happening is you niggas be thinking that you getting a good deal. So he didn't spend no time with her. He didn't. Not only that, yo, oh gosh, he talked to her for months on the internet. Then actually came to her country, and then got in the yo. So y'all see the play that she's running right here, right? She's securing a place to stay. She's running the oldest play ever. I'ma have this baby with this American man, so that he gotta take care of me and the baby. That as soon as they got to America and everything, and it's know what it is too. When you bring a woman to America, if you are not a man who got money, or you're not a high earner, that's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea.
We furnished our house, then we moved in like that.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, I'm not going back to my country, no? And when he was staying there,
Does your Kenyan boyfriend know you are busy looking for a Mzungu husband? Fast forward.
Thank you, Tony.
Says, how much did you pay for the shoot? So, y'all saw in that prior video, and again, this is not no bad video, nothing like that. I'm not saying that should look bad at all. But, like, this right here, whether y'all know it or not, yo, this is destroying y'all relationships every day. The woman being able to look into a camera and post these kind of videos. Because what it is that they're doing their performance of a baddie, their performance of a beautiful woman, their performance of what it is. I'm sorry. What it really, I mean, honestly, it's really a performance of a woman of the night. You know what I'm saying? Or a woman that can do whatever she wants to do. You know what I mean? All while being, you know, like super sexy, very desired, able to have men wrapped around their finger, and you know what I mean? It's like it's this whole thing. And what's crazy is that they don't realize that, yo, y'all, when y'all do this, it makes them take on a whole different personality. I mean, like, to the point, and I keep telling you, bro, this shit is a demon. This is a religion right here. Her religion, like, yo, the church of the bad bitch is so powerful, yo, that women will abandon their families. Because in her mind, yo, listen, she thinks that, yo, not only am I going to get a new man, I'll just make some more kids. Yo, she left him with that baby, yo. So somebody wrote how much you paid for the shoot. So he drives with one hand and the other cuddles your tiny hands. He lets you feel safe around him. So what's crazy is that, yo, she came all the way to America and did the same play that, yo, a lot of them do. You know what I'm saying? Where pretty much, so what goes on always is these white dudes will have fetishes a lot of times. You know, they're on a pay for play date, and at the end of this date or the beginning of the date and whatnot, it's going to be some very nasty sex. Some real nasty sex. All right. White men famously don't do nothing for black women ever. Okay. When Travis Kelce was asked, "Hey, are the rumors about you being very cheap in your relationship with Kayla Nicole true?" This man did not, he didn't make a face that he was offended. He didn't go on the site. Oh, well, like, nah, like, I did this, I did that. The point I made was that, yo, when a man has spent substantial money on a woman, he going to at least think of a time that maybe it was a vacation they went to. He would at least say, cheap shit, nigga, we went on vacations. I done bought her jewelry. This nigga said, it was a few times, I gave her a few dollars. And, then he said, yo, she gave me a few dollars. So, yo, listen, a majority of the time, their relationship is not what it appears to be. It's just not really a thing. About 1% of white men who are married to black women. All right, that just fits around this narrative. Not even a narrative. It's just that, yo, it's tough to understand. And the way I look at it is like this: black men, we gotta get our coochie credit as good as Brad's coochie credit, because Brad is showing up with nothing, and getting the best of our women. Because for the most part, again, most of these women, that is their goal, is that if they have the option of getting a white man, because we got to realize that more than anything, they have, the last 15 years of women have really looked up to women who are like really like actual prostitutes, like who like girls who had you thinking, wow, what's that big booty stripper doing all the way in Dubai? Like, why am I seeing all these girls who post thirst traps? Why are they in Dubai? Did we learned about that? I mean, because again, these women are not coming online saying I sell vagina. All right, to the point where the women watching them and following them and seeing how many likes they're getting, they're not understanding this woman is whoring herself. And that also, I think the women who post thirst traps, who are actually sex workers, I think they really open women up to like these divestor spaces, the level up space, this and that, because it work women into a space of, yo, don't worry about anything real. Don't worry about family. Don't worry about if you fucking your kids' lives up. Like this really think about that shit. Women don't have no problem fucking their kids' life up. That woman done abandoned that baby and fuck that kid up. Now, luckily, I'm saying, dad seems like he's pretty responsible, so hopefully that kid will be all right and whatnot. But yo, in these situations, it's never what it seems. That's just not what it is. It's not what they do. Historically, it's not what they do. Anyway, I'm mad tired, man. I just want to make sure I did a quick show for y'all and whatnot, man. So you know what I mean? Oh man, I don't have my thing. Anyway, see y'all later. Subscribe to the channel. God damn it.